I just love that he's really playing the position. What I mean by that is I'm watching him make Ringo calls. So that's protection adjustments against these crazy looks and picking things up. I'm watching him, bring the tight end back in against zero pressure and throw an old concept we used to run for a touchdown to CeeDee Lamb in the back of the end zone. I'm watching him use his cadence beautifully and get into this rhythmic, here we go, into like dummy, using it as a dummy sometimes, doing it twice, into like other cadences. I mean, the last 4 or 5 weeks I've gotten to see more of their games, and I just want to say, like, he's playing a position in a really impressive way. And for whatever reason, maybe because he's the Cowboys quarterback.
Man, let me just hit this one more time. Let me hit this.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
Quarterback, and it's one of those premier positions in sports. Like I feel like the Green Bay quarterback has been for a long time, and some other, positions in various sports. He might take a little more shit than he deserves, or maybe it's deserving of the position, I guess. But I love the way he's playing, and I love the way he's playing, like really playing. I'm not talking about just like, making good throws. I'm talking about, like, it seems more rare that guys are actually really playing a position where you're making adjustments, you're handling everything line of scrimmage. Now you're doing this crazy cadence stuff. Like, I love it, and I just want to shout out Dak for, like, really impressing me multiple times.
Pat McAfee so full. That joke is so much full of hate. But let me play this one more time.
Yes! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
Yeah. All right, so salute to Aaron Rodgers, you know what I'm saying, for giving that man flowers in these sorts of things. I'm not going to say, well, if anybody's more qualified than Aaron Rodgers, let them speak now, or let her speak, or let whoever speak on those type of things. But those cadence and what he's doing as far as reading and adjustments, they are great. And they are things that when a quarterback get in rhythm, you should never apologize for it. You should never be that person to say, well, it's against the Washington team. It's against the Giants. Those are professional teams. And if you can get into rhythm and get your shot going and get your movement going and get the offensive lineman going, offensive line, and people fail to realize this, in the last so many years that we've been looking at this particular team, and we've been talking about offensive line. Offensive line is the only unit that all 5 guys must, M-U-S-T, be on the same page. They got to be on the same page. And what we're seeing now on the back end of the schedule, that even though if it took the Cowboys playing in some odd games against lesser, I guess, players, what have you, to get in rhythm, then let it be. But nobody in the chat can sit back and tell me that those Bama boys from Washington team are trash. And I know some people give away some spleen to have some Bama boys on the team over here, right? And nobody can say, well, Dexter Law and Thibodeau and all of those boys, they trash, man. Oh, Jalari, those guys trash. No. The offensive line, when they get in rhythm, shoot, they take care of business. Everything works its way out. And the offensive line been just as impressive as Dak Prescott been in these last few games as well, So kudos and credence to the offensive line guys.